to the Skool Morning Show with Eric and Jenna. Hey,
Hello and welcome back to the Skool Morning Show. We're not late, you're late. Okay, maybe we are late. That's okay, you know, life happens. Alex Ramosi went live yesterday and he was an hour late. What do you want us to do?
We're following by example right now.
It was his birthday though.
It is not my birthday, but I will suddenly make it my birthday.
You mean like this?
Look, I've messed up everything in the background.
Oh no.
No.
What is this? It's all spooky looking. What have you been doing behind the scenes? I'm freaking out. It's all like,
sorry.
good morning, schoolers.
I had way too much fun behind the scenes. I don't even know what color we had before, so
It's okay, you know, it's okay to be different. But hey, I just want to welcome everyone to the Skool Morning Show and to remind everyone that you can chat with us live. All you got to do is go to the What is Skool community, the very top pin post. If you comment there, I'll bring it up on screen and you'll be famous. Let me show you an example of what that looks like. We got Marty and Jamie and James. They're already here, live chilling with Skool Morning Show. That's going to be for our thumbnail. And then we got Marty saying, happy birthday, Jenna. Everyone say, Jenna, happy birthday.
No, we're gonna start a thing where people think it's my birthday. It's not. It's gonna be my son's birthday though.
Yeah. My daughter's birthday's this weekend also.
I think
And
I
also-
got the right font.
Okay, it's close enough. Also, this was the thumbnail here from yesterday. If we want to bring that up, if you see everyone saying yes, I was here live chilling with the Skool Morning Show. That's our secret phrase. If you wanted to be in the thumbnail, like all of these other people from yesterday, but it's got to be here live.
Yes, live. Like while we're here live, not like watching it replay. I just wanted to confirm that because I would love to put you guys in there, but it would become too much if I had to come back and find each person and keep remaking it, you know?
Yeah. Yep.
Yesterday was the one with the emu, right?
Yes. Yep. Unfortunately.
This was yesterday's.
Yeah. There's always food in our thumbnails for some reason. Do we talk about food a lot?
I don't know. But we could talk about food now because food sounds great.
We could. Let me bring up these comments. We got one from James that says, now the banner looks like a high school letter jacket font. It really does.
It did. It looked, you know what? It's very school-like. Maybe we should just change it from now on and keep it that one, the other one.
And then James says,
Let's go
happy
back.
birthday. And then Marty says, happy birthday, Eric. Happy birthday, everyone.
Everybody, have happy birthdays today. If we missed your birthday in the past, happy birthday. If you missed it, or if it's coming up in the future, we're being extra prepared.
Exactly. But also, not only can you comment, you can also like this live stream, and you can subscribe to be lucky number.
Do you expect me to have all this figured out right now?
Well, I kind of like it.
370.
Oh, wow. It's the same from yesterday. Let's go. That's my favorite number.
Mm-hmm.
And also, you should share this live stream with your best friend, the schooler that you talk to the most. Or share this school with a schooler who is secretly a polar bear.
Oh, that's a good one. Did you know that, like, I felt absolutely betrayed by polar bears?
Why?
Because I thought that they were, like, so cute. I was like, they're the sweetest thing. I love them. I wanted a stuffed animal of them, at the zoo every time we went. And then come to find out that they are the most, like, soulless bears. They're birds now. Bears. And, like, they will hunt humans just for food. And I'm like,
I mean,
that is terrifying. I don't ever want to see a polar bear in person.
I mean, the chances are low. I doubt they're coming to Middle America.
Yeah, well, I like to travel, or I used to.
Are you planning on going to the Arctic?
I like to be cold, so I
me
was
too.
thinking
That's
about
fair.
it, but now I'm like, polar bears? Heck no.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, today is the day we're going to be talking about school news. We're also going to be doing some about pages later. But the first thing that we normally talk about is, of course, the game. You lost
Yes. I am so mad at you right now. How dare you? What the heck? Every
Okay.
millennial is screaming, and the younger people are like, what is going on now?
the game. Okay, not that game. It's this game. This is the game where every Tuesday we guess what Sam and Kirby are drinking. We actually forgot to do it yesterday during the live, but we did it afterwards. And I was wrong. I guess that
And I was
Kirby
wrong.
was drinking a mug. He needs to bring back the mug, to be honest. And I guess that Sam was drinking a black cherry Waterloo, and that's not what that is either. I'm honestly
No.
not sure what either one of these are.
We were really nervous what they were, like, that we weren't going to know, because, like, we take pride and joy, at least I do, in being able to figure it out. But I was able to figure out what Sam's was, and it was a Nixie Blackberry Raspberry.
I've yet to try one of those.
I want to find Nixies near me.
Yeah.
And then, are we going for the song theme, or are we going to just tell them now, or what do you think?
Let's just tell him. Let's just
Okay.
tell him.
So we had a really hard time figuring out what Kirby's was, because it's
couldn't figure it
clearly
out.
a Polar, but
Yeah.
Polar has had so many different brand changes, like packaging changes on their branding and stuff, that when we tried to start looking it up, we were like, I cannot find it. Like,
Yeah.
even Eric was like, maybe it's this one, but I felt like this was a little too purpley, and I was like, where's the yellow, right?
Yeah.
And because we clearly can see some yellow down here and a little bit of like red, like a pinkish thing. And it didn't look like, see how this is like purplish? This is more pinkish.
This is
Right?
important work, people.
This is very important. This is our investigative work. I finally found it. It was very hard to find. I couldn't find it except for I couldn't find like a professional picture of it.
Mm-hmm.
I had to just grab it from somebody else taking a picture of theirs. So,
Polar, pink apple, and lemon. That sounds really good.
you guys, we have found it.
That's
It does
awesome.
sound really yummy.
We found some clues, and
Mm-hmm.
we figured it out. It's a polar. Maybe that person's secretly a polar bear. Maybe Kirby's secretly a polar bear.
I just realized why you use the word polar bear.
Yeah. See? We're professionals.
So it's all connecting. Let this caffeine kick in. All
Okay.
right.
Well, today we're talking about what happened on School News yesterday. Was episode 70, and there's a lot. The very first thing they talked about was that global fast payouts have come to all of these countries here. What about America?
That's a huge deal.
Are we
okay.
getting? Do we already have fast payouts? I guess.
That I'm not sure of. I think we would have to ask. I know they're working on it and they're testing in certain areas first. It would be really bad, okay, if they would just do something this big immediately versus like rolling it out and looking
True.
at how it goes, right?
I'm sure this was really, really difficult to do. I can't even imagine what they had to do to make this happen, because before it could take, I think, literally weeks sometimes to get payments, and now he said it's as fast as like less than a day or something. Just really
Yeah.
cool.
Well, India's been waiting for a very long. Well, everybody's been waiting. Like any place that didn't have payouts has been waiting, but India's the one that I heard the most about people being able to build a really good school, but they couldn't pay out, and it was frustrating. And they were trying to figure out workarounds, and so I was really happy for every single person that like we've talked to in Schoolers before, and they weren't able to.
And you may
Have it.
think this doesn't affect you, but really it does, because the more the platform grows, the more the platform gets easier to use for everyone, the more people are going to join, and the bigger it's going to get, which means growth boost will work better and discovery will work better because there's more people, and just we want the platform to grow globally. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do. I accidentally muted myself.
Oh, that's okay.
Oops. But that was really cool to see, is like the other things that they started bringing out about the reviews, how they're A/B testing them. So there's some places that are already like, once you hit a certain threshold, your reviews will be viewable to the public, is what they're thinking about doing. But they've already been showing what the reviews look like on some of them. So it's
Yeah.
been cool to see that happen.
I was surprised that he said that the reviews will be public, they think, by the end of this month, which I thought that was really fast. It kind of made me nervous. I'm like, man, I need to get I need to ask some people for some reviews in the next couple weeks, so I'm not the guy that says no reviews on my about page.
You know what? You bring up a good point. In fact, you bring up such a good point that I'm going to bring this up on screen. Where's share screen button? Don't do the cricket thing to me.
Okay, I won't do the cricket. I won't do the cricket thing.
Okay. I had to put it up on my other screen because I have too many. Aww. What the heck? So, I made this post yesterday inside Schoolers, and it was because like on School News they talked about how Mikey's community, our favorite guy Mikey with the Money House,
He's great.
His community is top 3 in reviews. So there's like a few people. Well, let's remove this banner.
Oh
The
yeah,
heck?
yeah. I'll get rid of it.
I don't know which.
I got it.
screen my mouse is on.
I got it.
Thank you. So yeah, essentially, like he was saying that his is top 3, which it was cool for me to see because what I did was, for people that didn't know this or haven't read this post yet, when reviews came out, the first person I thought, oh, I could go leave a review on Mikey's. I already know for sure that I'm going to go like praise everything that he's doing because it's really good, right? And so when I went there, I was like, oh, he doesn't have very many reviews. I was like, well, why don't I just make a video showing people how to make a review? Well, Mikey didn't even know that reviews had been out yet because they've been so busy. They've been doing like in real life events with their community, and it's his birthday. He's buying his first house. There's a lot of things going on. So he was like really excited. So he pinned it to his in his top 3 pins. And so they've already been able to get a bunch of reviews. But I also wanted to say, like, the reason why I'm bringing up this post is, like, you could go do that for another schooler that you know. And if you want, you can go read this
That would
and
be
then
nice.
check it out, like how I did that. But here's another thing. If you don't feel like somebody could do this for you, you can do this for yourself. A lot of people have been asking inside schoolers, like, this entire time since reviews have been released, actually, because we said that you could get flagged if you incentivize reviews. That's totally different than just asking for reviews. Asking for reviews is a very normal part of business. Totally normal. You just can't incentivize them saying, hey, I will do XYZ, or you will get this, or there will be some sort of perk for you doing it, or only leave a 5-star review. Those kinds of things. Like if you're trying to skew the system and not have honest reviews, that's when you'll get flagged, and they have a lot of stuff done. Yeah.
I'll give you $20.
They'll know, like, if you're being sneaky about it, they'll figure it out and there'll be a banner, and that's not a good thing. But I thought it might be difficult for some people to ask. So what I did was I went ahead and wrote out a prompt. This is like what you could say, or you could say something similar. Here's a title idea. And then just put instructions. Make sure you explain to them on how you can leave a review. Which community am I in that I'm paying for that I could leave a review in? Let me think.
That you haven't already left a review in.
Yeah, you know what? I've been saving. I'm not going to leave a review because I'm saving it to make a video about it. But let me go ahead and do Grow with Evelyn, because I do know that it's still going to have the prompt there. So remember, this is what it looks like. If you've been in there for longer than 31 days, they'll get this prompt. They can leave a review as soon as they have paid. Okay, so day 1 they could leave a review. It's only that they get the prompt after the 31 days. Some people were confused on that. I could also come over here and look at all the reviews and then click on this. It'll bring me down here. So you just like show them with a loom on how they may have a prompt at the top, or they can come to the about page itself and like leave a review, write their experience, and post it. One thing that you can do, and I'll show you with Mikey's Money House, is I would also show them like, oh, if you think you messed up, you can also go ahead and edit your review. So we'll click to the reviews. I'm one of the first ones, so it's going to take a second.
Also, I posted the link to that post you made in the What is School, so that way people can click it to get that copy.
Perfect. Yeah, this is why he's top 3, you guys. He's got a lot.
You know, this might be a hot take, but I think Mikey is the prime example of what a good schooler looks like.
Yeah, especially with how much he's taking time off platform to bring traffic to the platform.
He
you
goes
know?
live twice a day.
Okay, yeah. So here it is. Yeah, he
Every
goes live
day.
twice a day, every day during the weekdays, and only once a day on the weekends.
He's
It's
always
pretty cool.
posting. He's
So over
super
here,
active. Anyway,
it'll tell you like all the details. You can find that out from School News, but I would let them know if you're going to leave instructions that if they feel like they made a mistake or if they want to come update it because they had like a bigger win or whatever, they just click the three dots and then they can edit it. So now it's editable. If they wanted to delete it or remove it, then they could delete it. So that is how you do that. Let me just figure out how to get back to this screen.
okay, I'm gonna bring up this comment because actually, I like this idea. Hold on, Marty's cooking. I'm curious
Yeah,
what you're
boy.
gonna wonder what you're gonna say about this, but let me bring it up. So Marty says, "Would be nice to reply to reviews. Yeah, like on Google, like with Google reviews, you can reply to them.
I think we'll see what Sam ends up developing with reviews. I know that they're working on a couple of things because sometimes there's been reviews from people that just don't know how to use School.
Yeah.
And that's not necessarily an owner's fault. Like, an owner may have put all the onboarding on. He may have put everything on how to figure the whole platform out. But somebody else out there may have not taken the time to actually figure out how to cancel, right? Because that's one thing.
And they did say they removed a few already for ones out of just like really confusing reviews, like how do I 1 star? How do I cancel? They said they've removed some stuff like that.
So, I think I remember him saying something about the replies. I don't remember fully what I will do. Tomorrow we still have today's Wednesday, right? And I have one more live. You
Yep.
know what? Tomorrow I will come back with an answer because I will message Sam and ask him.
And that's the perks of watching this show. You get insider information.
I'm just gonna message him and be like, "Hey, what's up?" So about the review thing.
Yeah. There was also 2 new languages that came to School.
I think it was it 2 or is it 3?
Chinese and Dutch.
No, Italian also, right?
I think we already had Italian.
Oh, you
Maybe.
know what? You're right. Maybe right. I don't know.
I don't know either. But either way, that's really cool.
No, we have
Like I s-
Chinese now.
Because like I said earlier, with the global fast payouts, you know, the broader we can be, the better it's going to be for the platform. So yeah,
Okay. I have to say it. It's Chinese, Italian, and Dutch. Those were the
those
new
are the
ones.
new ones. Okay,
I think. Pretty sure.
that's really cool. It's really exciting. And then that's pretty much it for the School news. They talked about lots of growth boost wins. People are still winning. I'm seeing way less complaining about it these days. It's much more rare to find people complaining about growth boost. I think the people who were complaining have just either realized that they were
Don't
wrong,
go to Schoolers then right now.
or is there more complaining?
I woke up and I was like, "Oh, why?" It happens. People, if you made something and people don't complain, then I don't think that it was like a big enough deal because
Yeah.
there's always going to be somebody that's going to complain.
A lot of people complained about reviews. Actually, one thing we didn't talk about with the reviews is they said that schools with like a 4.9 is like better than the one with a 5-star review. So like having like a bad review actually looks more realistic. And those schools are actually doing better than the ones who have like a perfect 5-star review, which was interesting.
Funny enough, I was talking to somebody on the School News post, and because they said not having a perfect 5.0 seems to convert higher is nuts. And I was like expressing like, yeah, for me, when I go to Amazon and I see something that has like, it could be 14 items and they're all 5 stars and I'm still not going to buy it. I would rather buy the thing that's 4.2 with like 1.2K reviews, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've just stopped replying to all the people that are replying to that comment because they're like, I want to know why that is the case. So why would you do that? Where lots of commentary on just the philosophy behind thinking that way, or they have people that are just giving them 5-star reviews, or the people that are like the little people. What about the little guys that are only going to have a few people and they don't have thousands of people leaving reviews? I'm just like, why can't I? This is why we can't have nice things. I don't even want to leave comments anymore sometimes.
You know, that's my hot take about the little people. And then we talked about, you sent me a post the other day, something about how people are upset that people who have like hundreds of thousands or millions of followers on YouTube or Instagram, it's not fair because they have all, like, bro, they started out with zero just like you. They actually were consistent and worked for it. So it may not seem fair, but it actually is very fair because they put in the work and you haven't yet. They're reaping the rewards of the seeds that they sowed.
Yeah, they put in, what is it? They all keep doing it. It's Alex, Layla, and is it Sharon? I think that's his name. They all keep posting about like the success or the wealth or fit whatever like metric or wording that you want for the successful side of being in business, right? And it's doing it because of the mundane things. It's doing it because of the
boring
like
stuff.
the people that do the boring stuff consistently and just push past. I actually shared this recently. You know what? I'm going to do it again because why not?
Okay.
You know, this might be
Bring it
a
up.
little bit longer of
That's
a
fine.
episode.
Coming up with the idea is the easy part. Sticking with the idea for an extended period of time is the very, very difficult part. 99% of people quit.
Yep. Well, I don't know it's actually like 80%, but
Well, I was being hyperbolic.
it's like what all the motivational speakers say. So you're not.
It's
totally
true
off.
though.
They do quit because it's not like, I don't even think it's a lack of building something great. It's just that they didn't give it enough time and they didn't actually do what they knew they needed to do. All right, so I know everybody that's on Skool is about to be like, you took us to the bad place. Okay. But this is where I saw it. Okay. I'm taking you to Facebook real quick.
No.
No. But it was super cute. Layla wrote a happy birthday message because Alex's birthday was yesterday. Can I zoom in on this? Is that possible?
Are you on a Mac?
I'm like looking at. No, I'm on the other one because that's what works better for my StreamYard. Okay, we're going to go like this. But this was so cute, this line. Right here. Most people wait for evidence before but they believe something is possible. You've always done the opposite. You believe first, then go make it to the truth. And I think it just keeps going back to what they've always been saying. Like, people get upset that the bigger people or the people that aren't the little people anymore, they're keeping all the wealth to them and they're not, but they're saying it, like people are saying it out loud. It's like you have to get used to doing the boring stuff, doing the stuff you don't want to do, and just the consistency and the persistence of it will get you where you want to be. And people are like, okay, that's a cool thing, I'll give it a like, and I'll be like, yeah bro, but they actually don't do it. So I really liked this line that she said because I'm like, that is one thing that she like very, for it to be like the first statement about Alex for her birthday post says
cool.
a lot. Also, can we just take a moment?
Oh my gosh, so cute. He's looking like a dad.
This is adorable and it's like so crazy insane. I think this
That is
like
a beautiful nursery though.
yeah,
Like that.
it's probably one of my favorite photos from them so far. Is because it's like, oh, cute, and then it's like, whoa, this is insanely awesome.
Yeah, that's
So,
really
yeah.
cool. I've always liked Alex and Layla, but since he's been doing those live so frequently, I've liked them a lot more lately because getting them singing in that raw, just him talking and especially seeing them talk together, I don't know. But that's exactly what lives are for. It's like I've learned to like them a lot more.
Yeah, and I personally, I think that it's been really cool because we're also getting this version of him. Something that he said on yesterday's live really impacted me, in my opinion. Like, just because I already know this for myself, right? But hearing him say it after working with so many people that really highly value him and respect him, he said, like, one of the things that he knows that he could have done better on, or like something that he should do better on. I don't remember the exact wording, so go watch it yourself to find that out. But it was that he could have done better by spending more time with Layla.
Yeah,
Right?
I heard him say that.
And I'm like, yes, I wish more people would, like, hindsight is 2020, right? They say that. But looking back and Alex saying, like, I should have spent more time with Layla. And I think sometimes people might miss, but he said, now I'm going to make it a priority. If I have to drop an hour of work to spend more time with her, then I'm going to, like the things that matter to him. He went into a lot of, like, the word, like, priority. There, it used to not be plural. It was just priority.
Just priority. Survive.
Yeah, pretty much. And it was just a really good thing. It's been really cool to watch it in this phase of life. I don't know that me watching, if he had done, like, these types of lives back when he was in his, like, hustle mode,
Yeah.
that it would have been the same, right?
I mean, he still is hustling, like, more than most people, but
Yeah,
a
for
softer
sure.
side of him now. Should we do an about page now?
Yes, let's do that.
I got one. I'll bring up. If this is the one that he would like me to bring up, I have this one here. The Sketch Club.
Okay, let me pull it up on my side.
I might have to zoom in a little more. Make it a little bit bigger. Marty. Yeah, I'm going to get a little zoom in of the words so we can see that a little bit better. If we can read the copy. We haven't done an About Page Wednesday in a minute.
No,
And it's actually Wednesday. Can you believe?
that's crazy. We did it on a Wednesday. Who are we?
I don't know.
Okay. So, the very first thing that I want to look at, let me close out some of these tabs too. Because otherwise it's going to be funky.
Do you want to talk about your framework or no?
For the About page?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
All right.
So,
I'll see if
now
I
I
can
have
find
to...
it.
You just search inside What is School, you search up
yeah.
framework.
Yes, I got it. I got it.
Noise. Tell me when you're ready.
I'm almost ready. I got it screenshotted. I'm bringing it up on here now.
Sweet.
If it'll ever load is the real problem.
Oh.
Okay,
where's
here's
my
your
5 million years later thing.
here's your About Page framework.
Okay. So it is it's based on the 3 P's, which is promise, proof, plan. And some people wonder why, like, it doesn't include the pain, but the pain is actually in the proof. The reason why I put it inside of the proof is because what they have studied is, like, a shorter About page actually converts a little bit better. There's less, I guess it's less decision time frame between, like, making a decision to join or not, right?
That makes sense.
And so the framework would be promise what is the tangible thing that they will get when they join. Because what you want them to do is you want them to read it and go, yes, okay. Actually, what would be easier for me is, let me move some stuff around real quick so that I can share screen.
Okay.
Because then I can move in the way that it's like I'm trying to look at stuff.
Okay, that's totally fine.
All right.
Let's see if
I just
let's see if Mark's got
YOLO'd exit.
he's got a promise, proof, and a plan.
Okay.
We'll see.
All right. So, again, if you search framework in What is School, you will find this post. It talks about the VSL and a testimonial one as well. All right. So, the first thing that people are going to see, and I'm just going to talk in, like, growth boost sense as well. So, we come over here, and the first thing is this is the cover photo, and this is what anybody is seeing when it's on Meta. So you got to think cold traffic. Is cold traffic people that may not even know you? Are they going to see this and say, yes, I want this? Okay. Should I zoom in? Can I zoom in anymore?
Maybe.
Okay. Does this look better?
Yeah.
Okay. So, number 1 art educator on YouTube, 5-star. Learn to draw with confidence. This is a little bit hard to read.
I can't
The
read
free
that part.
7-day trial. So if it's hard to read, I would almost remove it rather than keep it, or find a way to make it look easier to read.
I think it's the red on yellow that makes it hard to kind of see it.
There is one. Do I have it on mine, or did I have it on mine? I don't know. Can you see? Some people have done it where you can. Let's go look at What is School real quick. Okay, so see how I have this like button that is clearly a school button, and I put the little clicky thing on it, the cursor. You can go from an incognito window, go to your school about page, and then when it says free trial, since you have the 7-day free trial on, take a screenshot of that and then get one of these things. That's what I would do right here, because it's also introducing them when they're cold traffic to looking at your page, and then it's like subconsciously now they know what to do. It's like, oh, I just have to click free trial, right? Learn to draw with confidence. Is that actually what they want? Because I see that you're teaching people a lot of like really, really cool stuff, right? I'm really excited to get into this, especially because like I did join. I'm like, me and the kids are about to start. We're gonna start drawing a bunch of eyeballs. I just know it. But I almost think like when I look at your YouTube, you have a lot of cool. You have a lot of cool different YouTube things on here that people would recognize, like Kung Fu Panda. And this is what they know you for. So it'd be almost like learn to draw like almost any character that you want. Learn to draw anything you want with confidence. I think that would probably bring me in more. And I would test it. They say if Evelyn has said, if you test your cover photos every week or so until you find one that hits. Like once Growth Boost starts really bringing people in, that's when you'll know that that's a good cover photo to stick with for a bit. So that would be inside your dashboard, which I don't mind showing you like what is Skool's dashboard, right? So over here, this is what you're looking at. I'm just giving everybody all the information today. So this is what you want to look at for whether or not Growth Boost is working for you. This, if you have people visiting on the visitor side and you can see that there's a good amount of Skool Network like checking you out, then, and you're not super active. So this might be because I'm just super active and I'm a Schoolers moderator and I also am in Platinum, right? Mine is not optimized in the slightest. But if this was high, right, that means that my cover photo is working. So when you look at visitors and you look at this is telling you a judgment based off of your cover photo working and then also maybe your group description. So when we look back here, this is the cover photo and this is the group description. Because the ads that they're running are either going to be straight to your community, which is going to be with your cover photo, or it might be like, are you an artist? And it went to discovery and it was like searching art. Someone came across your group card, which is this right here. And they saw this and they read this and then they were able to visit your about page. So that's what this means. That's how you can like diagnose where you're having an issue if you're not getting all the members that you want. Signups. So if you're not getting a bunch of Skool Network signups, that means that the about page itself is not converting. And that's when you would want to be looking at like your VSL, all of your different images, and then also the wording and your call to action. Okay. So that's what you would look at right here. That
Marty says he has 13% visits from Skool, over 5,300 visits per month.
okay. I'm a visual person, so I'd have to see a screenshot of that. But if you want to drop a screenshot, I don't mind taking a look at it. And then that would also be like the conversion rate, right? So it's going to tell you a lot of like YouTube. I have a higher YouTube one because there it's warm traffic. You're always going to have a lower one when it comes to cold traffic. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. But I would definitely look at these two things. So let's go back to his thing. So that's what I would do for this, is like make sure that you write it to as if you're talking to somebody that's never heard of you or seen you. Okay?
Yeah.
And it's still good to put like the #1 art educator on YouTube, because you could even put like a little YouTube logo with your @ so it would be like a cartooning club. I would actually put this little thing here because this is what people are going to recognize you as. So coming back here, I would almost put that right here with like the YouTube button and then your little photo and then @cartooning club down here, like as seen on YouTube, something like that. Because that's going to let everybody that has known you and anybody that doesn't know you know that you are on YouTube. So if they need to make themselves warmer, give themselves like more confidence in joining, then they can search you up on YouTube, right?
Yeah. I wonder why he has two. He has a sketch club and he's got a cartooning club. All of his YouTube points to the sketch club, but then he has his free community, the cartooning club. I wonder what's the difference.
I think that would be a question that Marty would have to answer.
Also, he sent in his screenshot, if you want me to bring it up.
New comment. Now it takes a million years. Where are you? Okay, so yeah, so that means that your cover photo is not bringing a bunch of people in, because you're obviously going to have way more, especially with like how big your YouTube is. You're going to have way more that's coming to your about page based off of the fact that you are posting consistently, which is like one thing that I really, really like about your YouTube, is that you do take it seriously and you are consistent. That is amazing. But this is where I would look at it and go, it's so much lower that I would do another test on a cover photo. And keep in mind like those things that I mentioned, and then speak to the person, right? And this is the coolest profile picture ever.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
I think if you added somewhere down here, like you went to Canva and you did like where it removes the background, and you could put like maybe one of the characters that you've drawn, or maybe like a few of them, that would also help people to be like, yeah, I might not want to draw my face, but hey, I also want to draw like Kung Fu Panda.
I love the reviews of the members' drawings. Those are cool.
Yeah, this is really cool. I know I'm going to show this to my niece, and my niece is going to be like, I want to be there. And so that's going to become the new thing here. So learn to draw with Microsoft Games and Activision Blizzard art director. So here's another thing that I like. This is really cool. I automatically love this just because I get to know more about you. But cold traffic and just people in general, they want to know what's in it for them.
It was
That's
confusing.
what this is
I was
for.
like, I'm going to learn to draw with a Microsoft. I was like I immediately thought like I'm going to learn to draw with Microsoft Paint.
Yeah, I was confused as I was reading it, but then I realized that this is about you, and I like the credibility side of it. But even when it comes to like right here, it's so weird that it's all zoomed in, but it's easier for me. Sorry. Which, by the way, you could go change your @ to be just at Marty versus this, because you've been in school longer than 90 days. You have enough contributions and enough followers. So you could go claim like Marty B or cartooning club or whatever you want. But this is where I would expect to read something like this. But I still even say right here, like I think that this is still good because you bring outside traffic, keeping this about you. But like, let's say you were inside school, I would have this be something that makes them interested in what you do to make them come look at this, right?
Yeah, because people don't really care your accomplishments, to be honest. Like, they just want to know what you can do for them.
Yeah, so for getting them to convert better, they would need to know, like on this one, what am I going to get within that 7-day free trial, right? Or what can I expect to do inside this community within the first 30 days? So it needs to be more outcome-based for them. And then I'm going to read this. You don't need more random drawing tutorials. You need a path. This is good. It's not a bad phrase. I still would rather something say, and this is like why I like the promise, where it's like tangible. I want to know what am I going to get in this community immediately, because it hooks me in. And when we come back to framework, here's this. So this is going to be where promise is hooking them to say, yes, I want this thing. I need to join this. I need to know though that I can do this. So yes, this is what I want, but can I actually do this? And that's why I continue reading the about page. The proof is where you tell them that I can get this. So you're building up that believability, where, let's see, what's one of the names that you had on here? Sooner. So Sooner was in here. Sooner did not know how to draw anything. He drew stick figures at first, right? A lot of people might relate with that, and they might laugh about it, right? But now he's able to draw lions within 5 months, and it like won an award at his county fair or something along those lines. So you're taking them through the proof framework right here, where it was like, what was life like for Sooner before? And then he came in, he joined the sketch club, went through the tutorials, so he followed the plan. And now he is able to draw the lions, which you could even put like Sion image 5 or whatever. And now what would he tell people? And he thinks that people should join if they want to also draw lions, right? Yeah. So that comes in with the proof. And so they're overcoming the problem and the pain. And that person is going, well, if Sooner can do that, then I can do that. So I usually try to give like at least 2 proofs. Yeah. Then it comes down to the plan, and it's very simple. Now, I didn't come down here yet. Okay. This is something that most people do, okay? Most people right here, they put words that you could, like, if I could take, the only thing that I could do right here is I could take all of these 5, and I could go put that on my about page and it be accurate. So what you want to do is you want to start naming the weekly classes or naming the workshops, because they need to be unique enough to you, and not feel like it's cookie cutter. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, it does.
So if you're a beginner or returning to drawing, learn to see and think like an artist. Start with basic shapes and forms, then progressing to drawing from observation, memory, and imagination. I do like this part because this makes me feel like I am not going to be on my own. Mm-hmm. I still, again, would probably leave this part out, because it's like, but here's the thing. If you did not have proof, if you didn't have stories like these people, like Sheridan, Sooner, and Yin Yan, I would say this is okay. You could say, like, I'm Marty, I've been doing this for a while, but then you would still have to bring, like, your pain. Like, when I first wanted to draw, I couldn't, like, this is where it was. Now I can do this. And then I built up and I would probably put it more in storyline, because people don't really necessarily want to read it like it's a resume. It would be like, Then I started sharing my passion and my love for art and grew the plus 5 million subs on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
But
And
you have
a lot of
proof.
people are coming from YouTube, and they're like coming from a video where they learned something already. So they've already got something that they like when they come to them. So they already have a little bit of a proof just from that.
Yeah, so you're going to have those people that are going to convert already, which is what we saw here. Like, those are the people that are going to obviously come to your About page. And then we'd, like, look at signups and then conversion rates to, like, see how well they're converting. But if you're also wanting to get growth boost to push you out, you're going to want to make sure that you identify with more people. But I do like this one right here where it says start your free 7-day trial. I'm really big on, like, once you make the CTA, that's the CTA. That's it. Don't say anything else. Yeah. Let people make that decision. Too many times people will ask for the sale and they won't allow there to be empty silence after. They're like, well, it's awkward, so let me say some more things as if I should convince you, rather than letting that person go, yes, I want to join.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I like
Alright.
it.
Let me stop sharing screen. I know we're going to look at another one in just a moment. Let me pull that one up.
Who? Actually, don't know. I don't know who we're doing next.
We have a... The cool thing is Marty is also in Platinum, and this next person is also in Platinum.
Very cool. While you're bringing that up, I remind everybody about the About page framework. Promise, proof, and plan. Really, really simple. I like it. I've seen a few different About page frameworks. This is probably my favorite because it's just easy to follow.
There's a lot of them out there that you could try and do, right? And make it work, right? When I'm giving this to everybody, I want to find the one that's going to, like, work for the majority of people, right?
Yes. Indeed.
Let's see. Trying to pull it all up right now.
Michael says, this is my favorite School morning show feature. I love this content. Thank you.
Thank you.
Marty says, solid advice, amazing feedback. Thank you. No, thank you. Thank you for hanging out with us.
And waiting while I do take my sweet old time trying to pull something up.
And
All right.
I'm showing a lot of restraint by not playing any sound effects.
All right. So we have laptop lifestyle freedom. So
Very cool.
Nick joined. Nick actually posted in Schoolers, I think, yesterday, and he joined the paid community last night. And I still happened to be up, so I was able to, like, talk to him. And I wanted to go ahead and do an About page, and looking at this from the standpoint of growth boost, right?
Mm-hmm.
So me and him already talked about a little bit. So I'm getting to see this with fresh eyes since I think it was like almost 2 a.m. for me last night. So, but he's made changes since then. Scale a school to 1K plus month in 30 days. This is awesome. In comparison to, like, what I was looking at yesterday. And not that yesterday's was bad or anything, but it's a very clear outcome.
Yes.
The
Good
only
promise.
thing that I would say is because he has a really good, strong Instagram following.
Yeah, he's got 100,000 something on Instagram.
And I think he has a lot on Facebook. Let's see. 4.4, that's good. And 102K on here. So, if this, and especially with this being his CTA, is like straight here, I'm going to say that this would be perfect if somebody already has a school.
Yeah.
Because if I'm looking at this as cold traffic, because, like, from your Instagram, I don't think that you necessarily, which, by the way, if you don't know this already, if you're going to get into Skool, let's go over here real quick. Come over to Skool and click on Skool merch. You need to get a value pack in your
Yes.
life so that
We're
you
in
can have
mine
some
right
Skool
now.
Skool merch in here. You got the Gymshark. Gymshark is cool, but now I need Skool merch, okay? All right, so little ADHD tour for me. But yeah, Scale of School is great. Like, this is awesome, but that's going to be talking to just schoolers, like people that already are on Skool and already have a community. I would probably say, like, this line, turn what you know into $1,000 monthly recurring income in 30 days. This, I don't know. For me, I like the way I like reading $1,000, but then 1K is what my brain says. Like, I skip the zeros, but then it looks different right here. I don't know why that is. I would almost say something. I would test a couple of things. Did you know you may already have $1,000 monthly income in your brain? Like, I would probably put that, like, different, like, hooks. Try a few hooks in there that's calling out to a cold audience where you're talking about you're wanting them to turn their knowledge into income, because that's going to speak more to your audience that you already have here and anybody
how much of
that
your
is
audience
getting
is a schooler?
Yeah, like, how many people are you already talking to that are schoolers, right?
Because it's not lining up. The Scale of School and then laptop lifestyle freedom, like, it just doesn't add up.
Yeah, and this already, to me, it kind of looks like it might be an AI image. I'm not for sure. But if you're going to do that, I also, like, if you're talking about lifestyle freedom, and as I'm looking in here too, I think it would be even cooler to, like, maybe if you're inside your community, have a day where you ask people, like, hey, if you guys want to be a part of, like, being on my about page, like in a cover photo, take a picture of yourself with your laptop somewhere working from home or working from the beach or working in your car, right? And get some, like, visual proof that they can be on a laptop and have their lifestyle wherever they are, right?
Yeah, kind of like Marty's, how it's like the people who were drawing were in the reviews, which is cool.
So I'd make this where it's talking about turning your knowledge or your next $1,000 a month, or make a monthly, make a full-time living from things you already know, right? Mm-hmm. So something that sounds easy that makes it go, what is he talking about? And that, because the cover photo is meant for me to want to click and learn more. And so you're basically clickbaiting, but you're going to fulfill on the clickbait. I don't think clickbait is bad as long as you fulfill, right?
Yeah. You could even do, like, turn your knowledge into 1K a month. Mm-hmm. Something like that.
Turn what you know into $1,000 monthly recurring income in 30 days with a paid Skool community you can run from anywhere in 1 hour a day. I would try to see if there's any way that you could make this shorter and more compact. I mean, that's the same thing. So shorter and compact, but, like, I want to have, like, a power punch. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Like, I want it to make me go, ooh, like that. This already says, yes, I do want this. Like, that would be cool. I would love to have an extra $1,000 monthly recurring income and within 30 days and in 1 hour a day. But because it's so long, I almost wonder if this is even showing up in Discovery. Let's see, what is a keyword that I could probably... We're going to try with just the name and see if that'll show up when we go to Discovery. Okay. Yeah, so it's not even showing the entire thing when you are on Discovery. So this is something to keep in mind. Even though they give you so many words, this is not something that they'll see the rest of until they click on your page. So shorter is going to be better because it's going to make them click it. You want everything, like the 1 hour a day, to be further up here. Like, make $1,000 monthly. And I don't think you need recurring income after monthly, because that's what monthly means, right? So make $1,000 monthly in 30 days with just 1 hour of work from things you already know.
Yeah. I see what he's doing. Like he's teaching people how to make $1,000 a month with their knowledge using Skool as the vehicle. But I have found working with other people who did like something similar that if you're like teaching about Skool like specifically and not making money with your knowledge, the TAM gets so much smaller. like even like some of the bigger schoolers, teachers are barely get any views because it's just like so specific. Like that's like the scale of Skool. Like it's gonna show like schoolers are gonna want to click it, not people who like necessarily want to make money with their knowledge.
I think there's people, and other people can like answer this if they want to, but I have found even when it comes to Meta, actually especially Meta, people that run ads that have these clearly done AI stuff, they're getting like roasted in the ads for having that, where they're like, why can't you just do this yourself, or why can't you do this in Canva? And I don't think it's bad to use AI for stuff. Okay, don't get me wrong with that. I think that if you make it look this, like where this one just looks very AI, where it doesn't look like it has very much of you, I think you would be better off with like pictures of people on laptops everywhere, right? And it's really hard to read. Like if I was on a phone, I don't think I could read this. I'm having to blow this all the way up, even on a laptop, to read Build Your School Community in Just 7 Days and Run and Grow Your Community with Confidence. Like even somebody that would probably be willing to pay you, I have like excellent vision.
I can't read it at all.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know that everybody else has that. And then so that would be what I would say about, because most people are going to come from here with Growth Boost. They're going to see this. This has to be click worthy. This has to make them want to click and read more. And once they get here, people typically they'll kind of like look at this, and then they're going to start, like the way that they operate is they're going to want to click through all these. And if they can't read these, it's going to be really difficult for them. And the classroom preview, I would almost, if you have editing skills, right, be somewhere with your laptop and have your actual community in the background, and then do a little B-roll coming up to your laptop, and then edit. Like, so as you bring in the B-roll coming to your laptop, then it cuts over to you being just screen sharing and showing them around in the community. Because that's going to give them more confidence that they're going to be able to do something inside your community when you're clicking around and looking at stuff, because that's exactly the movements they'll take once they join, right? And he did give me, inside of the paid community, he gave me the metrics, so then I'm going to go look at that as well based off the previous stuff. So I'm going to do a review inside the paid community for you, Nick. So if you're watching this, don't worry, I am still going to review that. But I'm going to do it in there. And so laptop lifestyle freedom shows you how to turn your passion, knowledge, and skills into a paid school community you can run from anywhere in around 1 hour a day. This is not bad, but I think like I almost wonder if it's like close to the destination or close to what somebody would want. But if it's not like actually gonna, like, do I identify myself as turning my passion knowledge? It still feels like the plane ride. You know what I'm talking about, Eric?
It's not the destination necessarily.
It's closer to the destination, right? But I almost want to, and I also want to hear about other people doing it.
Like,
if
why
you
would
don't
I care?
have other people,
Why would I
Yeah.
want a school community? Like, I don't even know what Skool is. I just found this. I just saw your Instagram. I don't even know what a Skool is. Why the hell would I want to open one?
yeah, it's like, it's also where if they're turning their knowledge, they might be wanting to spend it like truly helping people, like allowing you to turn your knowledge into connecting with other people that need your knowledge and make money from it from anywhere around the world in 1 hour a day. That's like, that would probably call more people out, right? I kind of wonder, like, just from a business side standpoint, kind of like value stacks. Like, I don't really value stacks anymore. And when people put trademarked, it makes me go like, oh no, did you actually trademark this, right? And
She may have.
not that it's like, you may have trademarked it, but that, like, I've always not wanted to trademark things, because I feel like once you trademark things, then you're opening yourself up to like lots of potential like legal things, which is not fun. That's just because I've been consulting for so long. I turned what worked into 3 proven frameworks anyone can follow. The 7-day Skool builder, 30 days to 1K launch, and 6 months to 5. I think those are good. I wonder if these are distracting, the different emojis.
I'm not
Almost-
big on them.
I almost might put like little bullet points, right? Like, maybe leave emojis here, but put bullet points here.
It's too much.
Yeah. Anybody that has ADHD is going to be like, what? Which is most entrepreneurs, by the way. I think that you can look up like the statistics, and like, you're highly likely to have some sort of like ADHD. Even Alex was like, yeah, my ADD the other day on a live. That was funny. Try it for free for 7 days. That's good. Maybe try it for free for 7 days. I like that you have a CTA and that's it, but I almost feel like this was so solid. Like, it feels very confident, and then this one feels like, if you want to try it, you know? Or I would probably say click start free trial today.
Mm-hmm.
Or now. Click start free trial now.
I was going to say that with
start building
Marty's earlier. Like, I almost like the click word better, because you're like, there's no room for what do I do? Just click it.
Exactly. But yeah, I'll continue to look at this some more with the other details next. So, but I think that's those are like the top things that I think about when I look at all of it.
Yeah. Off the top of your head.
Off the top of my head. This one's been a little bit of a longer episode, but thank you guys for like sticking with us and watching the whole thing.
Yeah. It's like our old, we used to do hour-long shows, sometimes like almost 2-hour shows every day.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day.
Back in the day. Back in the good old days. Do you have a song for us today?
I do have a song, but before I bring up the song, I do want to remind everyone that they can be in the thumbnail if they want to.
Mm-hmm.
And Nick says, thank you so much, Gold. No, thank you, Nick. Thank you. And then, if you just say the secret phrase, yes, I was here live chilling with the Skool Morning Show, and you can be in the thumbnail. It is an AI thumbnail. I'm just letting everybody know. So if you don't want to be in AI, that's totally fine. I get it. Don't comment that. But you have until the end of this song plays.
Okay.
I've not listened to it. Let's check it
Me
out.
either. Me either. We're all getting to experience this together.
Here we go.
We talked about pages and what's happening on school news. We couldn't find which drink Kirby had, but we found some clues.
We found it.
Send this to a schooler who is secretly a polar bear. Fast global payments are coming everywhere. Thanks for hanging out with us. This has been fun. Don't let Shadow Eric get you. Okay, we're done.
Bye.
Bye.